Did Muhammad Ali let George Foreman punch himself out on purpose? And did the boxing world fall for the coldest setup in sports history? Cool story, but here's what's really happened. October 1974, Zaire. George Foreman is not a boxer in most people's minds. He's a wrecking ball with gloves. He just destroyed Joe Frazier in 2 rounds, then Ken Norton in 2 rounds. Same script, same violence, same ending. A lot of people, smart people, and the fight people thought Ali was walking into a public execution. They said Ali was throwing his life away. Not his title shot, his life against the hardest hitter in boxing. So why did Ali take this fight? Stick around, because that one detail that I mentioned, the part they still don't teach clean, it connects everything you're about to see. Now let's get one thing straight right now. Ali, he told the world he was gonna dance. Toes, circle, track me, run Foreman ragged, make him miss and make him look slow. And the entire boxing world, they bought it. Commentators, writers, fans, everybody. They packed into this narrative like it was the gospel. Ali will move, Foreman will chase. That's the move. Except that was never the real plan. That was the cover story. Ali, he wasn't building a track meet. He was building a track. And the bait was his own body. Let that sink in secret, not for the camera, not for the press. Ali was allowing his sparring partners to brutalize his midsection for hours every day. Hours? Not a tough sparring session, not a little body work. He was conditioning himself to absorb pure blunt force punishment on purpose. While the world was quoting his dance talk, Ali was turning his torso into armor. That's not poetry, that's strategy. It's ugly strategy, and it's very controversial strategy. This is the kind of strategy that makes persistence uncomfortable, because it doesn't look like beautiful boxing. It looks like a man volunteering for damages so he could steal a win later. Are you kidding? Who does that? Muhammad Ali does that. The bell rings for round 1, and Ali, he does not run. He launches a straight right hand, hard and immediately. Then, suddenly, he backs up, straight into the loose ropes. Not the corner, ropes. Slack, soft, bouncy, and then he just rests back on the ropes, arms up, chin tucked, and Foreman, the wrecking ball, does exactly what every predator does. When the prey stops running, he unloads. Body, arm, shoulders, power shots, over and over. And Ali, he's taking it and absorbing it. And then he does the most disrespectful thing you can do to a man who's trying to knock your head off. He whispers, "Is that all you got, George?" There it is. The payoff is starting to form. And here's the part that most casual fans still miss. Those ropes, they was not just ropes. The loose elasticity ate over 40% of the impact from every single punch that Foreman threw. 40%? So Foreman, he thinks he's crushing Ali. And the crowd, they think he's dying. And the experts, they think their prediction is coming true. And Ali is using the ring itself as a shock absorber. Wow, the hardest hitter alive punches himself empty. That's not a fair fight in the old school sense. That's a psychological robbery in real time. By round 6, the heat in Zaire is suffocating. No gym heat, jungle heat, and steam heat. Heavy air. Foreman has thrown hundreds of punches into Ali's arms and shoulders. Hundreds. And his legs are turning into lead. You could see it if you knew what you were looking. The snap leaves. The big punches, they get wider. The man who walked in as a monster starts to look human again. Tired, frustrated, and mad. And Ali, he feels it. That's the moment, not the knockout. The second the trap finished low, before we get to those 5 punches, smash that like button for your boy. If you believe Ali's mind games was just as dangerous as his hands, I want to see those comments on fire. Was this genius? Or was this the dirtiest legal setup boxing has ever allowed? Pick a side and defend it below. Ali starts to feel George Foreman's punches losing their snap. Ali knows that the tank is empty. So he stops surviving and starts hunting. Clean counters right through the guard. Combinations that was not there in round 2 because Foreman still had his legs then, but not no more. Then Ali unleashes a 5-punch combination. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a flush right hand. Foreman, undefeated champion, destroyer of Frazier, destroyer of Norton, crashes to the canvas. The stadium in Zaire erupts, and every expert who said Ali was throwing his life away has to sit there and admit they just watched the greatest tactical track in boxing history. Or did they just watch a man get lured into punching himself stupid while the other guy is smiling through it? Depends on who you ask. That's why this fight still gets arguments 50 years later. So let's be brutally honest, because y'all deserve the truth. Ali did not win by outpunching the hardest hitter in boxing at that time. He won by allowing his opponent to punch himself into defeat. That's not a highlight reel flex. That's cold and calculated. It's almost cruel in how patient it is. People, they called it the rope-a-dope and smile like it's a cute nickname. Nah, this was a full psychological operation with a body conditioning program attached. Public lie, private armor, and loose ropes. Whispered disrespect and delayed violence. Is that the highest form of fight IQ? Or is it gamesmanship that borders on theater? I'm not here to sanitize it. I'm here to put the receipts on the table. Ali, he made Foreman believe that power was enough. Then he made power useless. He hit him with that Mortal Kombat. Finish him. Empire, it doesn't fall, it reloads. And that night in Zaire, Ali reloaded the whole entire heavyweight division with one ideal: stop swinging at the man and start swinging at his plan. So here's my question back to you, and I want a real answer, not the lazy shit. Did Ali invent the smartest win in boxing, or did he pull off the greatest legal scam the sport has ever seen? Drop your hot take below and defend it. I want these comments messy in the first hour. If this breakdown hit different, smash that like button like I owe you some money, so you don't miss the next one. And share this with somebody who still thinks Foreman just got tired. I'll see you on the next one. Holla at your boy. Peace. I'm out.